Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live in prime time, residents evacuated, helicopters dousing water from above, and roads closed. Tonight, the very latest on the wagon wheel fire in Benton City, which we are now learning sent one person to the hospital fighting for their life. Also new tonight, multiple people are hurt, some of them with critical injuries after a trailer crashes on Interstate 82 in Hermiston. And it's a dog controversy brewing in the city of Pasco. Dozens pack a worship meeting to prevent the euthanasia of Stanley and Rusty. Our Dan Hansen explains.
And we've got partly cloudy skies, warm temperatures. When is it going to cool down? I'll have all the answers. The news in prime time starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now, special edition, on your side.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us here after the NBA draft. I'm Wendy Redman. First up tonight, fire breaking out just before noon today in Benton City caused evacuations and road closures that are still ongoing. As of right now, the wagon wheel fire is reported at 375 acres, and officials say there has been one person sustaining life-threatening injuries that sent them to a local hospital. We are told no firefighters were hurt. No primary structures or homes have been harmed. The flames started near Wagon Wheel Road and eventually turned into three separate incidents that traveled south.
We did have the wagon wheel fire, and then we had a fire off of Juan and Corral Creek, and then we had a fire off of Babb. So each one of those fires was independent of itself. The Juan and Corral Creek may have been a spot fire from the wagon wheel incident. However, that's still to be determined and investigated.
Firefighters are expected to be working until at least midnight tonight to continue containment efforts. No cause of the fire has been determined just yet. An evacuation center was set up for residents at Kaiby High School. The Benton County Sheriff's Office and the American Red Cross worked together to set that up by about 1 o'clock this afternoon. Many people with livestock came together and were able to park their trailers in the parking lot. Food, water, and other supplies were provided. The shelter closed down at around 7 o'clock this evening. The parking lot of Harvest Foods and Kaiby Market in Benton City is being used as the Incident Command Center. This is where firefighters, deputies, and power crews have been staging. Fire trucks were able to refill their water power with the hydrants, and personnel took breaks. If you're driving in that area of Kaiby Road and Highway 225, do be aware of the large vehicles going in and out of the parking lot there, as crews will remain at the scene throughout the overnight hours to mop up and check for any flare-ups. Well, just some dramatic video of another fire, this one breaking out Monday night just south of Mattawa. Huge flames here. The Grant County Sheriff's Office says a couple of shops and a vacant double-wide home were lost. The Road U fire started just after 6 p.m. on the 24,900 block of Road U Southwest. It burned about 15 acres, but crews contained it by 9 p.m. Firefighters remained at the scene through the overnight hours to mop up. No one was hurt. The cause remains under investigation. Level 2 evacuations were ordered. In Walla Walla County and in the Prescott area, the Van Holenbeek fire is now contained. Gusty winds on Monday night led to rapid fire growth in difficult to access locations. Level 3 go now evacuations were ordered but have since been lifted. Fortunately, we are told no structures were lost and no one was hurt. A dedicated crew stayed at the scene overnight to prevent the fire from flaring up again. No word on how big the fire was or how it broke out just yet. Fire danger does remain high, and it looks like there won't be much relief heading into tomorrow as well. First Alert Stacy Lee joins us now with a first look at our forecast. What are you seeing there, Stacy?
Well, Wendy, here we are. Fire season definitely early. We usually don't see this kind of activity this part of the summer, but here we are. So an alert day, we've issued one beginning tomorrow night through Thursday due to strong gusty winds and extremely dry vegetation. There was a red flag warning earlier today for the southern portion of the Columbia Basin. but the fire was in the northern portion. So fires can spark up anywhere at any time since we have been critically dry for several weeks, maybe going on a month now. Right now, 83 degrees outside in Pasco. You see a few clouds come in. That was that little shortwave trough moving through the area, and it brought some breezy winds, but it didn't get as blustery as we thought. Gusts aren't too bad this evening. A little breezier there in Pendleton. Temperatures still warm, definitely dropped down below 90 degrees finally, but it's a warm night out there. And our overnight lows, well, they're going to cool down. These temperatures you see here won't happen until about 6 o'clock in the morning. So it stays pretty warm. And then tomorrow, look at our temperatures once again. Everybody on our list here going to be in the 90s. This is when we'll start to see some rain chances, but also the winds pick up, and that's why we're doing a first alert weather day. So overcast and warm tonight, warmer tomorrow, fire danger critically high, and much needed rain. How much? Are we going to get it? When's it coming? I've got all the answers coming up. Wendy?
Thank you, Stacy. New tonight, 9 people are now in the hospital after a vehicle carrying a trailer crashed on Interstate 82 in Hermiston. UCFD1 says the victims suffered varying degrees of injuries. Many of them were critical. Officials say it happened earlier in the afternoon on the interstate. Take a look at some of these images here. Emergency crews arrived to find a vehicle towing a trailer had rolled several times and came to a rest in the median. The local emergency response system was overtaxed by the incident, requiring off-duty personnel to go on duty to respond to other medical emergencies throughout the district. The cause of the crash is still under investigation. A 39-year-old Selah man died at the scene of a high-speed crash on Interstate 82 in Yakima city limits early this morning. WSP says the man was identified as Zachary T. Klein. It happened just after 12:30 a.m. Troopers say they arrived to find a car had crashed into a guardrail after it was headed northbound on 1st Street and onto westbound 82. But they determined he was apparently going too fast, left the roadway, and crashed. It is unknown if drugs or alcohol were involved. New drone video tonight is showing a technical river rescue on the Yakima River, so take a look here. Early yesterday afternoon, KitCom received a 911 call that a 69-year-old man was stranded on top of a log jam in fast water on the Yakima River east of Cle Elum. The man had launched his kayak at the Tenaway boat launch near the junction of State Route 970 and State Route 10. A short distance downstream, he was overtaken by the fast, cold river and thrown from his kayak. He was able to get himself out of the water, but only by climbing onto a log jam in the middle of the river. Swiftwater Rescue trained deputies responded and rescued that man. This was this boater's first time on this section of the Yakima River. At the Pasco City Council chambers Monday night, dozens of people urged city leaders to save 2 dogs facing euthanasia at Tri-Cities Animal Services. Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen says the 2 dogs already have a rehabilitation plan waiting for them, but city officials say public safety concerns and existing policies must also be considered.
More than a year after arriving at the Tri-Cities Animal Services, Rusty and Stan, 2 dogs, are at the center of an emotional debate. With the rehabilitation plan in place and euthanasia looming, community members are asking city officials and shelter officials for one thing: more time.
We're asking for 2 weeks.
Pasco City Hall filled as advocates, volunteers, and rescue groups pleaded for time.
We already paid the deposit for both dogs to go to a 4-week, maybe 5-week board and train facility in Seattle.
She says both dogs can get started July 13th and, according to her, can be rehabilitated.
These dogs have been misunderstood. They're communicating with us.
Volunteers say they've shown promise despite more than a year in the shelter.
It's a complicated issue, Mr. Mayor, members of the council.
Hey, you guys, we have to have order.
City leaders emphasize safety and documented bite histories. Rusty, a pit bull terrier mix, has a history of biting unprovoked, even to the point of biting a volunteer through a jacket. Stanley, a border collie mix, has multiple documented unprovoked bites, including on volunteers and a person at a meet and greet.
These dogs have bitten people who are trained to handle animals like this. several times.
The debate is now bigger than two dogs.
Last night was the beginning of this conversation, and we're going to get together and start really strategizing and presenting something to the ACA board.
Officials say the shelter followed a lengthy review. TCAS treats all animals as adoptable, but if an animal presents higher risk behaviors, they follow a multi-step assessment and a public rescue notification process to find a qualified placement, with euthanasia being considered only as a last resort after an internal and external review.
It's a process, so we're taking each step as it comes, and at each step we're getting second opinions.
As of Tuesday, one rescue stepped up for Stanley and took him. S'more Dogs Rescue took Rusty. For advocates, it's 2 lives. For city leaders, it's compassion and public safety. Reporting in Pasco, Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
During the meeting, city leaders also discussed the possibility of future workshops and broader conversations about how the regional shelter operates. Fireworks are now on sale across Oregon. Retail fireworks can be purchased from June 23rd through July 6th. In the Beaver State, fireworks that leave the ground are considered illegal. Fireworks that fly in the air, explode, or behave in an uncontrolled and unpredictable manner are not allowed. Fireworks purchased in another state are also considered illegal. In Washington State, consumer fireworks go on sale June 28th. Up next, Benton City is getting ready to celebrate America's 250th birthday. Plus, learning how to work in healthcare. Our Caleb Stipkovitz takes you to this year's MASH camp in the city of Yakima. And just how long will this warm weather stick around? Stacy's back with a look at your full First Alert weather forecast. But first, let's go ahead and give you a reason to smile tonight. Take a look at this scene here, just a gorgeous shot. If you would like to get your picture on TV, just scan that QR code at the top of your screen. We'll be right back.
Please welcome the Scott Brothers!
Protect your dreams under our roof.
Guys, that bulb could start a fire. Use a lower wattage. Thanks. Duty calls.
Bundle and save on home and auto. American Family Insurance.
You don't have to go far to get away. Now open your new summer escape. Float the lazy river. Splash, slide, and stay all day. An escape made for everyone. And when you're ready, your room is waiting. Stay the night or make it a weekend. Stay, float, repeat. Family-friendly water fun exclusively for hotel guests. Book your stay today at Legends Casino Hotel in Toppenish.
We're here for those who build America. Those who believe that giving everything we've got today will pay off tomorrow. Who will drive America forward for 250 years to come. If that's who you are, you should pay what we pay.
Get employee pricing plus $2,000 cash back and a 5-year warranty on a 2025 Bronco Sport only at your local Ford dealer.
Michelin innovates on the road and far beyond by manufacturing prosthetic leg belts that allow for greater flexibility of movement. Michelin, motion for life.
It's holiday time. Let the fun begin. Spend time with your family and friends. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, reminding you that drinking and driving can turn good times into bad times. If you get in a wreck and you're over the limit, your life becomes a nightmare. Don't risk it. It's so easy to call a ride service and leave your car where it is. Drinking? Enjoy the ride home and get someone else to do the driving. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the heavy hitter, reminding you not to drink and drive because you matter.
I'm Dr. Kevin Burns. I'm an interventional radiologist at Good Shepherd Healthcare System, and this is the first hospital in the state of Oregon to have the Histosonics machine to non-invasively destroy liver tumors using ultrasound waves, and we've already successfully treated many patients here. We can treat one tumor, multiple tumors in the same setting, and so this is a very powerful therapy. And as we go on through the years, we're going to expand this to other organs so that we can provide excellent care for the patients of this community.
Good Shepherd Healthcare System. Patients first, always.
At Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, your safety is our top priority. We are the only board-certified oral and maxillofacial surgery experts in wisdom tooth removal and dental implant placement in the Tri-Cities. With years of experience and a commitment to excellence, we ensure every patient receives safe, personalized treatment. Ask your dentist to refer you to the Tri-Cities experts in oral surgery, Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons. We look forward to meeting you.
Please welcome the Scott Brothers!
Protect your dreams under our roof.
Guys, that bulb could start a fire. Use a lower wattage. Thanks. Duty calls.
Bundle and save on home and auto. American Family Insurance.
Austin Reed. Only one station. Apple Valley News Now.
On your side.
Welcome back, everybody. Benton City is getting ready for a busy summer and fall as a number of community events are set to return to the area. This includes a major 4th of July America 250 celebration, plus one of the city's biggest annual events. The Benton City Chamber of Commerce says one of the first events coming up is on the 4th of July. Plans for the event include activities in the park, a downtown parade, and even a family feud-style game centered around American history and trivia. Later this fall, Benton City Days is set to return in September with events and activities that have become a long-standing part of the city.
We do street dance out here and the community is out. Kids are dancing. We got a band out in the middle of the street. It's a lot of fun out here.
Community leaders say events like these are meant to give families a chance to get out and support local business. The Multi-Care Academy for Students in Healthcare, also known as MASH Camp, is giving high school students a hands-on look at the medical industry. Apple Valley News Now's Caleb Stipkovitz visits the camp and talks to students who say they want to learn how to care for their loved ones.
The 40 students at this year's MASH camp in Yakima are motivated learners. They're coming to the week-long camp with the goal to help others and even one day treat their own family members.
I wanted to go into respiratory therapy because my grandma has some respiratory issues, and I wanted to learn more about why they're causing it and what I could have done to help.
In 2024, my mom got diagnosed with adductor spasmodic dysphonia, and being an orphan disease, there is no private referral funding, so there's no treatment, there's no cure. And looking into that over the past couple years, I found out that laryngologists help with clinical tests, which is something that I would like to participate in to help my mom.
Students say that attending the camp is a step towards achieving their goals. It's giving them valuable hands-on experiences that can be hard to find. The first day of camp is all about learning fundamental medical skills.
Day one, we're already teaching them how to suture, how to learn how to read monitors and EKG strips, how to learn how to use biomedical technician, supplies and tools, and IV injections, amongst other things.
As high schoolers, you don't get that much opportunity, and you're always asked, oh, what do you want to do when you grow up? Well, if you get more hands-on learning in different industries, then you get a better experience in being able to find what you're really passionate about.
After picking up those technical skills early in the week, the group will get a chance to shadow professionals at the Multi-Care Yakima Memorial Hospital before the camp ends. MASH Camp is also free of charge for its participants, who are selected from a competitive pool of over 100 applicants. Multi-Care officials say that they're hoping to open up the camp to more students in the future while also keeping it free. Reporting from Yakima, Caleb Stipkovitz, Apple Valley News Now.
The camp is being held at the Multi-Care Learning Center at the Pacific Northwest University of Health in Yakima.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Here we are, Tuesday, nice night outside. There was, just a few minutes ago, there's still a pony or two. It's a nice night to ride a horse in Ellensburg, apparently. The sun just starting to go down, 81 degrees, comfortable temperatures. Still warm, though, for this time of night, right? Humidity has gone up. I've been keeping a close eye on that. That has a lot to do with our fire danger. So that's going back up tonight. We had a little shortwave move across. That was the clouds that you were seeing earlier today. Temperatures, though, still pretty warm tonight. Hermiston, look at you, 87 degrees. Yakima still at 86 degrees, and Pendleton down to 83. So warm night. The sustained wind speeds are pretty good. They picked up a little bit this afternoon in Hermiston and Pendleton, but have been relatively light, so that is good news. And let's take a look at relative humidity. A couple of hours ago, we were down in the really low teens in Hermiston and Pendleton, and down around 15 in Tri-Cities. So that's changed because the cloud cover came over, that system kind of moved through, and it raised up our humidity levels, which is good. All right, temperatures around the area tonight, 50s and 60s in the Kittitas Valley. Sky starting to clear up. Most of those clouds have moved on by. Tonight we're going to be in the 50s and 60s, and from Sela down to Grandview. Now remember, these temperatures look really good, except for it's not going to hit till probably about 6 o'clock in the morning, and it won't stay long because we have another hot day ahead of us tomorrow. 50s and 60s overnight tonight in the Columbia Basin, and for the foothills of the Blues also 50s and 60s. So pretty warm night out there. Above average temperatures continue through the Pacific Northwest. We have another day of that before the shift comes. Now, Wednesday night, Thursday day, that's when we're going to have an extremely dry vegetation, gusty winds, and yet another alert day for fire danger ahead. So be aware of that as we go through the day. Now, we've been kind of taking a look at Futurecast, and it was showing a few showers like east of Pendleton out here over I-84, probably towards the La Grande area. That's going to shift on out. You see most of the day we'll see clear skies, but then those clouds build up and we'll see some scattered showers coming through the east slopes of the Cascades, possibly maybe a sprinkle out towards the Hanford site and maybe down in the valley, but just a sprinkle if it even lands. The bigger portion of this storm will come on Thursday into Friday. That's where we're going to see a pretty good chance of seeing some rain there across the Columbia River Gorge. Could see a stray sprinkle or so through the Columbia Basin and the Yakima Valley. So looking good there. How much rain? Not a lot, but we'll take what we can get. The good news is they'll see some pretty good amounts of rain here in our mountains, which should help things out since it's been so dry. All right, we're going to be unsettled going into the weekend, and look at, we go in Ellensburg from 90 down to 65 in a matter of 4 days. So that is the big cool down that is coming our direction. Yakima also, same thing, 90s down to the 70s into the weekend with varying chances of rain. Our alert day, of course, on Thursday, really Wednesday night, we're going to be hyper vigilant, watching for any fires to start. Hermiston also going down as low as 72 degrees on Saturday. That's going to feel nice after all these 90-degree days. And in Walla Walla, temperatures actually drop down to 69 on Saturday. So yeah, from the 90s to the 60s. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Temperature roller coaster.
Yeah, I thought we were done with the 70s, but let alone the 60s.
Right, exactly.
That's pretty
crazy. Rare as we are wrapping up June here.
All right, Stacy. Well, still ahead on Apple Valley News Now live in prime time.
I know about this. I know. It's okay.
Incredible video of the moment a puppy was rescued, but the item used to help it happen may just surprise you.
It's our big anniversary sale this week at Walker's.
This is one of our favorite events where we get to celebrate these great years with you.
Get store-wide savings up to 40% off and special 5-year financing so you can take home what you want today and pay over time with friends and family savings to get that new look in your home you've been wanting.
So if you're looking for new furniture or a mattress, come to Walker's,
where quality just costs less.
Still have moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease symptoms despite treatment?
It was time to make a change. My doctor recommended Rinvoq, a once-daily pill.
I changed and got rapid symptom relief. Rinvoq helped visibly repair my intestinal lining.
I got lasting remission, meaning few to no symptoms.
Check. Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Put UC and Crohn's in check and keep them there with Rinvoq.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq.
It's holiday time. Let the fun begin. Spend time with your family and friends. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, reminding you that drinking and driving can turn good times into bad times. If you get in a wreck and you're over the limit, your life becomes a nightmare. Don't risk it. It's so easy to call a ride service and leave your car where it is. Drinking? Enjoy the ride home and get someone else to do the driving. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the heavy hitter, reminding you not to drink and drive because you matter.
Vance has been keeping homes comfortable since 1986. We've got you covered for heating, cooling, and electric. We do it all. Maintenance, repair, and installation. Just give us a call. We'll be right there. Our professional technicians fix it right and fix it fast. We guarantee you'll be happy with our equipment and service. Don't leave it to chance. Call Vance.
At Prosser Digestive Health Center, find expert care close to home. Services include colonoscopy screenings, care for swallowing problems and esophageal motility disorders, GERD, celiac disease, and nutrition-related GI conditions. To schedule an appointment, call Prosser Digestive Health Center, 509-786-5599, or learn more at prosserhealth.org. Digestive health close to home. This is how we care.
Hey Dust Devils fans, have we got a deal for you? How about tickets to see your Dust Devils take on the Hillsboro Hops on Thursday, July 9th? Not only is it a great night for baseball, but it's also a family feast night and an Andres Munoz bobblehead giveaway night. Just go to the contest page on AppleValleyNewsNow.com and sign up.
Sometimes you just have to use the right bait.
I know about this. I know. It's okay.
Aw, poor thing. Firefighters say they used a hot dog and some gentle coaxing to rescue a stray pup from a storm drain in Arkansas. The crew learned a puppy was stuck in that drain near their station on Monday. Firefighters removed the heavy iron grates, and a firefighter dropped into the drain to keep the puppy from moving farther inside. 2 other crew members coaxed the drenched puppy toward them. Once the canine was close, a firefighter wrapped it in a towel and pulled it out. The puppy was not wearing a collar and was taken to animal control. People in the Washington, D.C. area are taking their first look at some of the damage left behind from Monday's storms. Take a look here. These are images from a Burke, Virginia neighborhood where a storm knocked down trees and power lines. Falling trees crushed some vehicles and smashed into homes. They also took down road signs. A preliminary report by the National Weather Service says the damage was likely caused by heavy winds, not a tornado. At one point, the storm left 25,000 customers without power in Fairfax County. Coming up, changes are coming to the city of Sunnyside. A new city clerk has been hired, but now there's no finance director. Plus, construction at Vista Field is cleared to move forward again after PFAS was discovered in the soil. Our William Albert explains. And Stacy has another check of your weather forecast, including a cool down on the way.
Hey, why are dishes always getting water spots?
From Culligan.com, hard water.
Mom! Yeah. Hey, Culligan.
Heard you've got water problems. We got you covered.
Request your free in-home water test today. Good Shepherd provides the most up-to-date orthopedic care available. Our board-certified surgeons and surgical podiatrists specialize in orthopedic care tailored to you. Services include precise joint replacement with Mako robotic surgery, sports medicine, all orthoscopic shoulder and knee repairs, fracture care, hand surgery, and foot and ankle care. We're here to help you maximize your body's performance and function. Good Shepherd Orthopedics in Hermiston. Patients first, always.
In Tri-Cities Real Estate, one group stands above the rest. One group consistently ranks in the top 20% of the region's real estate agents. One group puts a full team of professionals backing your every move to get the best deal at every step. And one group with an award-winning team to give you more insights and help you make more educated decisions. So if you're ready to make your next move with certainty, there's really only one group for you.
Ready to refresh your home for less? At the Tri-County Partners Habitat store, find home upgrades, electrical, lighting, flooring, furniture, outdoor pavers, and more at affordable prices. And new this season, we design and sell custom cabinets. Best of all, every purchase supports Habitat's mission, helping build homes for local families. Great prices, greater purpose. Visit the Habitat store today. Your next project starts here.
Apple Valley News Now's Young Hearts thanks Shelby's Floral and Hapo Community Credit Union for supporting Bikes for Tykes. If you know a child who needs a bike but can't afford one, click Bikes for Tykes on our website. From Shelby's Floral, Hapo Community Credit Union, and Apple Valley News Now.
Weekend math. 48 hours minus mowing, minus edging, minus weed whack-a-mole equals 0 fun. Solve it with Perfection Lawn Care. Get a champagne lawn on a seltzer budget. We handle the heavy lifting. Mowing, edging, smart fertilization, and weed control. Even gutters and sprinkler care. Bundled in affordable packages that fit your budget. Add free time, subtract yard work, and multiply curb appeal. Perfection Lawn Care. Call 509-521-4643 today.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
And why, my good evening, everybody.
To make great newscasts, you need great resources and an experienced team.
So it's a rain snow mix for now.
Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth started his career in the Pacific Northwest 5 years ago, moving to Apple Valley News Now in 2024. His forecasts detail the microclimates in our area, which can vary greatly. He loves the challenge of weather science and bringing accurate forecasts home to you. First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth. Only one station, Apple Valley News Now.
On your side.
Welcome back to Apple Valley News Now live in prime time. I'm Wendy Redman. A warm day today, but will that be the trend tomorrow? Stacey Lee joins us live with a first look at your weather forecast and a gorgeous shot, by the way, behind you, Stacey.
Yeah, well, good news about working late. We get to see beautiful sunsets, right? And yes, the answer to your question is yes, we have another hot day to deal with. And then things change. So let's take a look at this beautiful sunset. Paddle wheeler boat out on the lake tonight, or the river, I should say. Saw lots of folks out enjoying the beautiful weather this afternoon and evening. 76 degrees, so starting to feel a little comfortable, but that humidity has shot up, so feeling a bit muggy. So it's actually going to feel warmer than it is, or feels like is 77 tonight. Winds are being cooperative. They've miled down a little bit. They were picking up earlier in Hermiston and Pendleton, but things are looking pretty quiet. 70s, 80s across the map for our temperatures right now. Tonight, we're going to cool down into the 50s all through the area, albeit looks good. That doesn't happen until about 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. And then we're going to warm right back up with everybody hitting the 90s tomorrow. Slight chances of rain coming through the Yakima-Kittitas Valley. The strong gusty winds are going to be the problem, as well as the low humidity. So fire danger once again remains high. Get ready for a first alert weather night Wednesday night into Thursday. But will we see the much needed rain? That is the question, and I'll try to give you that answer. Wendy?
Thank you, Stacey. In Sunnyside, the city is preparing for another leadership change in its finance department. The city council members weighed in on 2 timelines to end the finance director's contract. And Apple Valley News Now's Monique Garcia breaks down what happened and why it matters.
The interim city manager for the city of Sunnyside says when it came to terminating the contract of the previous finance director, Monica Hofster, she had already completed the work the city needed done.
She had a scope of work, and basically that was to bring her up from 24 and catch us up to 25. And we are nearing the end of that scope of work. So we have been working since we got here to have a new finance director.
Haley says there are 2 routes the city could take. Either give her a 30-day written notice or a 10-day written notice.
I'd like to move that we approve the termination of the personal services agreement with Monica Hofstetter and authorize the interim city manager to provide a 30-day written notice of termination.
As discussions opened, council member Karen Vasquez urged a careful transition to avoid mistakes, especially with looming federal funding deadlines.
I think we just need to remember that when there's transition and when there's new leadership, that we just need to be able to convey and send everything, all the information, and make it as smooth as possible. And that's for me. I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying 30 days, but I am just saying that we really do need to get all the information right, especially knowing that ARPA funds are due, and we need to have ARPA money in line.
Other council members say 30 days isn't needed.
We haven't seen her that I can recall.
She has not been here. She has not been at any of our other committees. I don't see why she needs to continue being here. I think she should be done.
I don't think we need 30 days because of what I'm seeing at the Finance Committee meetings. Like, everybody is working well together. Everybody's on top of it. And you're saying you don't need 30 days. So I don't agree with the 30 days.
The motion for a 30-day notice failed on a tie. A second motion ending the contract with a 10-day written notice passed. Reporting in Sunnyside, Monique Garcia, Apple Valley News Now.
Sunnyside is now in an agreement with the city of Toppenish to provide oversight of the city's finance department. The city of Sunnyside is welcoming a fresh new face to the city's leadership. At the city council's latest meeting, they took a motion to approve the appointment of Katie Emery as the new city clerk of the city of Sunnyside, which was approved by council. The new city clerk also took an official oath of office for her new position at the meeting.
That I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Washington
and the Constitution of the State of Washington,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the city clerk
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the city clerk
of the city of Sunnyside
according
to the best of my ability. Congratulations. Welcome to the team.
The council stated she received training prior to her taking her oath of office, and she has been working for the city for about 2 weeks now. Today, the Yakima Police Department launched a new survey asking what residents want to see and hear about in the future. The department says they're getting ready to schedule town hall meetings and want to know which topics should be covered, from violent crime to flock cameras, the police budget, and homeless-related issues. As of this afternoon, the homeless problem is at the top of the list, with more than 50% of residents voting for that. After almost a year of limited development, Vista Field has been cleared of forever chemical concerns by the state. Apple Valley News Now's William Albert spoke with officials about what this means for its future.
After months of waiting, Vista Field is ready to move forward with development again. Last June, construction activity at the site was paused after testing found PFAS, also known as forever chemicals, in a soil sample on Lot 31. After additional testing and soil removal earlier this year, the Port of Kennewick says the site has now been cleared by the Washington State Department of Ecology through a no further action letter, confirming no PFAS above allowable limits remain at Vista Field.
Today is 1 year to the day that we found out that we had a little bit of an issue there. So this is our 1 year anniversary, and it's really a great thing. It's a great time.
Arnzen says over the last year, the port worked with an environmental consultant with experience handling PFAS cleanup while also coordinating with staff throughout the process. He says the port made the decision to test the entire 103-acre site to better understand whether the issue extended beyond the original location.
And I think it turned out to be a good decision to go test the entire site, take the time to do that, and then when we reported back to Ecology the first round of information, we could say to Ecology with some authority, it's limited to what we think is a very small site.
With test results back and a full bill of health, Vista Field is ready to resume construction. However, port officials tell me that some parcel owners are still weighing their options.
It's just one parcel, and it's 2 eye doctors, and we've been working with them very closely. We meet with them every couple weeks to give them updates on what's going on, and they're considering their options, whether they want to continue on and build another eye clinic, or whether they might even want to build the building out and lease it out.
The Port of Kennewick says the cleanup area ultimately covered a small portion of the site, and officials hope the state's approval will help get future projects back on track. In Kennewick, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
Port officials say they're also working on updated environmental documentation for Vista Field to support future development. The Prosser Airport is nearing the finish line on a major improvement project aimed at extending the life of the facility and improving safety for pilots. The work began in early May and required temporary runway closures while crews repaired cracks throughout the airfield and upgraded critical electrical infrastructure, including runway and approach lighting. The project was funded primarily through the Federal Aviation Administration.
So we started about a month and a half ago, and all the big delays and airport closures are behind us. We're just waiting on a few odds and ends to show up to fix some of the electrical issues that we've had, and then we'll be ready to go.
The Port of Benton says a roughly $2 million rehabilitation project has included pavement repairs, fresh runway markings, and a complete replacement of the airport's aging lighting system with new LED technology. Still ahead here on Apple Valley News Now Live in prime time, why the historic Downtown Kennewick Partnership says they are looking at future improvements underneath the earth. Our Zoe Salas will have those details for you. And fire danger continues. Stacy is back with your full First Alert weather forecast, what you need to know on the other side of the break.
Wendy Redmond, only one station, Apple Valley News Now.
And we're always on your side.
Bottom of the ninth. This is the dream.
What a shot!
Protect your family's dreams under our roof. Bundle life and save on home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
At Prosser Digestive Health Center, find expert care close to home. Services include colonoscopy screenings, care for swallowing problems and esophageal motility disorders, GERD, celiac disease, and nutrition-related GI conditions. To schedule an appointment, call Prosser Digestive Health Center, 509-786-5599, or learn more at prosserhealth.org. Digestive health close to home. This is how we care.
The itch and rash of moderate to severe eczema disrupts my skin. Despite treatment, it's still not under control. Now I have Rinvoq, a once-daily pill that reduces the itch and helps clear the rash of eczema fast. Some felt significant itch relief as early as 2 days, and some achieved dramatic skin clearance as early as 2 weeks. Many saw clear or almost clear skin.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Disrupt the itch and rash of eczema. See a head-to-head study of Rinvoq versus another treatment at rinvoq.com/see the data. Talk to your dermatologist if you're not doing well on your current pill or injection to see if Rinvoq is right for you.
Vance has been keeping homes comfortable since 1986. We've got you covered for heating, cooling, and electric. We do it all. Don't leave it to chance. Call Vance.
Michelin innovates on the road and far beyond, with airless tires designed for exploring new frontiers. Michelin, motion for life.
Whiskey Myers, August 24th, Legends Casino Hotel. Whiskey Myers Live. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com and Legends Gift Shop. Whiskey Myers.
Apple Valley News Now's Young Hearts thanks Shelby's Floral and Hapo Community Credit Union for supporting Bikes for Tykes. If you know a child who needs a bike but can't afford one, click Bikes for Tykes on our website. From Shelby's Floral, Hapo Community Credit Union, and Apple Valley News Now.
Bottom of the ninth. This is the dream.
What a shot!
Protect your family's dreams under our roof. Bundle life and save on home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
A recent study identified possible improvements for downtown Kennewick, but supporters say the next step is turning those recommendations into a long-term plan. Apple Valley News Now, Zoe Salas reports.
From new businesses to building renovations, historic downtown Kennewick has seen steady growth over the last decade. But supporters say while private investment has continued to pour into the district, many of the systems underneath it have been largely overlooked.
And there's not really been any significant public investment or maintenance of our infrastructure in decades. So what we're really wanting to do is work with the city and our current contract to take the study, make it a plan that is actionable.
The study outlines what could be possible for downtown, but leaders say the next step is determining which priorities should come first. That process was expected to begin during a recent city workshop where council members were set to review and help prioritize the recommendations. However, city officials say council members requested additional time to review the document, delaying that discussion.
This is our front door. Like the business owners and the building owners are trying. But there needs to be a lot better work with the city and a lot more engagement in how we make our downtown a really nice front doorstep to the rest of our community.
Now, the goal here is that they simply just want to create a downtown experience starting from the City Hall to the waterfront down in downtown Kennewick. And what needs to be done is an update on all the infrastructures and just the display completely overall. And when asked to the city on how they plan to help make this achievement happen, here's what they had to say.
Council has made a point that they want to improve the downtown, and so this has definitely been a priority for them.
So we are looking at working through this strategic plan to figure out how to really kind of schedule and plan out those investments.
And as city leaders work to reschedule that workshop, downtown advocates say they hope a long-term plan will help ensure public investment can keep pace with the growth already happening above ground. In Kennewick, Zoe Solis, Apple Valley News Now.
City leaders confirm more discussions are expected as they continue shaping the future of downtown Kennewick.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
All right, we got a lot to talk about tonight. Weather is, well, it's been hot, right? So we'll have a cool down coming, but we still have another hot day to deal with, and a pretty night in Yakima Valley by Mark, Skype and Cam. 79 degrees, and winds are very light there from the southwest at 5 miles per hour. So a very nice night in the Yakima Valley. Temperature still on the warm side. We're starting to cool down, but some places still sitting at 80 degrees like Hermiston and Sunnyside. So warm night out there. Current sustained winds are pretty light. Probably feels good with those warm temperatures out there, but that's good news for the fires and firefighters that we're dealing with that today. Now, steadily our humidity levels are rising, which is good. The cloud cover, that little short wave that came through, didn't bring us any rain, but it did bring a little bit of moisture into our environment. That's going to change tomorrow as we have another hot day on tap. For tonight, we're going to be in the 50s and 60s there in the Kittitas Valley with mostly clear skies and light winds. In the Yakima Valley, 50s and 60s tonight, winds from the northwest at 11. Tri-Cities, Columbia Basin area, we're going to be in the 50s and 60s tonight as well. Winds from the north at 14 miles per hour. And the foothills of the Blues also 50s and 60s with winds from the east at 16. Here's the blob of heat still sitting on top of us. It's a ridge of high pressure that's been very, very strong. Now, that's going to start moving out, and as it does tomorrow, that's when the winds pick up. That's when our fire danger really increases. So late tomorrow afternoon and evening. Therefore, we have an alert day for tomorrow night into Thursday. The winds will be more intense as that cold front starts to move into the area. So be prepared for that and be fire-wise as you go through your evening. Overall, we have those clouds. They're gone. Bye-bye. And then we've got mostly clear skies. We could see a stray pop-up shower on the east slopes of the Cascades tomorrow. The better chance for seeing moisture in some of our areas would be Thursday night into Friday, and that's when things are going to get more unsettled and more active. This is Thursday night around 8. We see a stray shower, hit or miss Tri-Cities, Yakima Valley, could be seeing them as well as Sunnyside. The majority of the rain, though, will be centered in our Cascade Mountains. As you can see, picking up a decent amount of rain. We're not expecting a lot here in the lower elevations, if any, and maybe a trace in the foothills of the Blues. Here's your 7-day planner. Unsettled, but look at this 90-degree temp. We drop down 9 degrees, and then we drop down another 9 degrees the following day, and then even 5 more degrees. So it's kind of a temperature up and down with that cold front moving in, and then steadily we'll start to warm back up into the 70s, maybe the 80s by the end of next week. Here's what it looks like in Yakima. Again, unsettled alert day, keeping a close eye on fire watch out there. Tri-Cities 95 down to the 70s this weekend. It's going to feel pretty good after this long stretch of hot weather. In Hermiston, where you go from the 90s down into the 70s, and even a little more drastic, Walla Walla drops all the way down to 69 on Saturday. So a big cool down with varying chances of rain. We'll take any little drop we can get.
I was about to say, I really hope we get some rain, even if it's just a little bit. Just something will help.
Just something, right? Yeah.
Anything at this point.
True.
All right, well, coming up next, up for auction, the ball from the game-winning tip-in during Game 4 of the 2026 NBA Finals will be sold. Details after this.
Get ready, Walla Walla, as the sweets light up the night. On Saturday, June 27th, join us for the Adam West Drone Show, sponsored by Legends Casino Hotel, honoring a true hometown legend. Be here for the first ever home game drone show at Burlesque Stadium. It'll be an epic display over the field after the final out. Gates open at 6, so arrive early for pregame fun, great food, and of course, Sweets baseball. Tickets are going fast, so grab yours now on our website and be part of the Walla Walla Sweets experience.
Chevy Silverado drivers will do a lot in the next 5 years. For their families, for their communities. But here's one thing they won't do: pay interest on their new truck. For a limited time, get 0% financing for 5 years on all 2026 Silverado 1500 models with no payments until after Labor Day. Take on new adventures, make new memories, and leave the interest behind.
See your community Chevy dealers.
We're here for those who build America. Those who believe that giving everything we've got today will pay off tomorrow. Who will drive America forward for 250 years to come. If that's who you are, you should pay what we pay.
Get employee pricing plus $2,000 cash back and a 5-year warranty on a 2025 Bronco Sport only at your local Ford dealer.
It's holiday time. Let the fun begin. Spend time with your family and friends. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, reminding you that drinking and driving can turn good times into bad times. If you get in a wreck and you're over the limit, your life becomes a nightmare. Don't risk it. It's so easy to call a ride service and leave your car where it is. Drinking? Enjoy the ride home and get someone else to do the driving. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the heavy hitter, reminding you not to drink and drive because you matter.
I'm Dr. Matt Ercolani. I'm one of the robotic surgeons here at Good Shepherd. The Da Vinci 5 is the state-of-the-art offered for robotic surgery. It's a way to do surgery with minimally invasive effects and a very quick recovery for the patient, and that's what makes this system such a wonderful tool. Our goal is to provide this community with world-class care that they don't have to travel for to help take care of them and their families.
Good Shepherd Healthcare System. Patients first, always.
Now earn up to 4 times the rewards with the ICCU Premier Rewards Visa credit card. It's the credit card from the credit union you love.
Only one station is on your side.
One station.
Apple Valley News Now.
Time for what's trending tonight. The basketball that helped deliver the most significant moment in modern New York basketball history is headed to auction. The ball from OG Anunoby's game-winning tip-in during Game 4 of the 2026 NBA Finals will be sold by Sotheby's beginning June 30th.
This collector stuff is wild. I bet you it gets a lot of money, but
oh my goodness.
Sotheby's has not publicly assigned an estimate. Longtime sports business analyst Darren Ravel projects the ball could fetch as much as $3 million when bidding opens. People are wild about it. Basketball is expected to generate enormous interest because of its connection to a play that helped propel the Knicks to their first championship in 53 years. So
I get it, but $3 million for
that's a lot.
Okay, well, if you've got an extra $3 million sitting around
and you need a basketball sitting in your man cave, well, there you go.
That's mind-blowing. All right, well, Seattle is preparing for heightened security and possible protests ahead of Friday's World Cup match between Iran and Egypt. The Iranian team was initially not expected to arrive until Thursday, but the U.S. plans to allow the team to come to Seattle a day earlier. That's according to the Associated Press.
And both teams from Egypt and Iran are expected in Seattle by Wednesday. The match brings a unique set of security concerns because of the ongoing conflict between the United States and Iran. Seattle has already hosted 2 World Cup games at the Seattle Stadium there, with 4 more to go.
Have you been keeping up on any of the
Well, definitely the
matches?
game that last Friday, because it was USA and Australia. So that was, you know, and our Skycam, we can see right into Lumen Field. So we'll be checking that out again.
Oh my goodness. Oh, and hey, we get to check out your weather forecast again.
That's right. One final look. Stay with us.
If you're seeing this ad, then it must mean 2 things. It's my 75th anniversary, and you're getting 2 tacos for 75 cents. Happy 75th anniversary to me. Happy Taco Tuesday to you. Get 2 tacos for 75 cents in-app only.
Welcome to Jack in the Box. Wild Horse Resort and Casino is bringing new ways to win with the $170,000 Summer of Fun and Games. June kicks off with Plinko Party and over $16,000 in cash and prizes every weekend. 3 grand prize winners will play for a chance to win $10,000 cash on June 27th. The fun continues all summer. Step right up to Play Lucky Pick 3 in July and Cash Cube in August. More fun, more ways to win at Wild Horse Resort and Casino.
Still dealing with moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease symptoms despite treatment?
Then you know there can be unpredictability.
Workarounds. And avoiding.
It was time to make a change.
I changed. I changed too.
My doctor recommended Rinvoq, a once daily pill.
I got rapid symptom relief at 2 weeks. Check. Rinvoq helped visibly repair my intestinal lining. Check.
I got lasting remission, meaning few to no symptoms. Check.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Put UC and Crohn's in check and keep them there with Rinvoq.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq.
It's holiday time. Let the fun begin. Spend time with your family and friends. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, reminding you that drinking and driving can turn good times into bad times. If you get in a wreck and you're over the limit, your life becomes a nightmare. Don't risk it. It's so easy to call a ride service and leave your car where it is. Drinking? Enjoy the ride home and get someone else to do the driving. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the heavy hitter, reminding you not to drink and drive because you matter.
At Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, your safety is our top priority. We are the only board-certified oral and maxillofacial surgery experts in wisdom tooth removal and dental implant placement in the Tri-Cities. With years of experience and a commitment to excellence, we ensure every patient receives safe, personalized treatment. Ask your dentist to refer you to the Tri-Cities experts in oral surgery. Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons. We look forward to meeting you.
Jack, tell me one core value you live by.
Good things come to those who order my Munch Better deals for $4.99. Choose between a Junior Jumbo Jack meal or Junior Chicken Sandwich meal. Some say be the change. I say keep the change.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbert. Only one station. Apple Valley News Now.
On your side.
And welcome back. Just a reminder, there's still a level 2 BSET evacuation for the Wagon Wheel fire out in the Benton City area for all the areas mentioned there on your screen. For the most part, the fire seems to be out, but they're out watching and mopping up and keeping an eye on any flare-ups. So again, be vigilant if you live out in the Benton City area. All right, weather stories going forward. Hot again tomorrow and dry. Alert day kicking in tomorrow night. And then finally, cross your fingers, some much needed moisture in our area. As far as tomorrow goes, it's going to be another warm one. Tri-Cities being the hot spot at 95 degrees with some slight chances of rain, but the right side of the screen there, all the wind. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that wind that can be a thing for us around here.
Yeah. So people keep doing the rain dance. We need it. It's been very dry for several weeks, so it's time.
Absolutely. Our fingers are crossed. Well, thank you so much for joining us here in Prime Time.
And we'll be back tonight at 11. Have a great night.